Okay. Okay. I don't really like the mask, but we need to. Hi guys! Shalom! So welcome back to my channel, and today we have a very special guest, Rita! Hi! So Rita, can you please introduce yourself to all our viewers? Like they want to know something about you, and yeah.
Okay, hi, my name is Rita. I am from Brazil.
Wow.
And I am volunteering in Israel for 1 year. And I want to stay 1 year more. And that's it.
Yeah. So, okay, so today I prepare some questions for you. Okay? You know, so that we can know you better. Okay. I think I already say because I want to ask, for how long have you been volunteering here in Israel?
Yes, 1 year. I completed 1 year here, and now I'm going to stay 1 year more.
Until January 2022.
Yay!
Yay! Great. So actually, what's your volunteering job? Like
Yes.
which organization?
Yes, I serve at Alut, and it's an institution for autistic people. They are adults. The oldest one is 51 years old. The younger one is 34.
Wow.
Yes, and there are 21 autistic friends. We call them friends, Haverim. And there are 3 houses in the hostel where I live, and they are shared in 7 in each house.
Wow.
And we take care of them. We dress them up. We brush their teeth.
Wow.
But
Nice.
Lots of them play the piano, but they don't know how to brush
their teeth.
Yes, it's a kind of different. It's so different. I didn't know how to deal with this, but now I do very well. Yes.
I already mentioned it before, but I want to thank you again for doing this because guys, you know that Rita, she came from Brazil, and you know, we talked about it a while ago that I really appreciate all the things that the volunteers are doing here in Israel. You know, they're giving their whole heart with it, you know, like helping the land and helping the people. And it's what the book of Isaiah says, that comfort my people. So they are here to comfort the people of the land, and we just want to thank you that, you know,
Bekef.
Yeah.
Be'ahava.
that you're really doing a great job. And you know, leaving your own country, and kids, she got kids, but no, they're adults now.
Yes,
correct? They're adults
yes,
now.
Yes.
So these things are really, you know, sacrificing something in your life for moving or being here in Israel. Well, really salute you guys.
Yes,
Thank you
what I
so
told
much.
you, I'm here to thank God.
So maybe you
the
can share
second
that.
chance.
Yeah.
Yes, I had cancer 7 years ago, and I really like to thank God. He gave me a second chance to live, and I want to do something that makes me feel better than I was before. Now I thank God doing this, and it's a pleasure to volunteer. It's amazing. I didn't know how I am. I came here to give, but I received more than I imagined. So it's a pleasure.
The God of Israel
Yes.
really works into her life. Yeshua really did something, you know, miraculous in her life. Like, change her life forever.
Yes, I will not be the same anymore.
That's true. So, I want to ask you something. Why you love Israel?
Wow.
Why she loved the land of Israel and why she decided to volunteer here?
Yes. Since the first time I got here in 2018, wow, I was the love for the first sight. Yes, because to stay here in this land, yes, because when we study the Bible, we see Jesus, God, the God of Israel, and when we live and stay here, it's totally different. It's a power of attraction.
Correct.
And I don't know how to explain something that there is no explanation.
Yeah, it's unexplainable.
Yes, you have to feel.
Yeah.
You have to feel. You have to be here to feel what is it.
And you mentioned to me a while ago that when you were in the airport, like when you visit Israel,
yes.
like
For the
she
second
started
time.
to cry because she was leaving the land. So
Yes,
you know,
the second time when I was here with the second group, I was on the line at the airport to go back to Brazil. And I started crying and I don't know. And people came, "Oh, what happened? Are you in pain?" And something like that. No, I don't want to go back to Brazil.
you know what she felt is the same thing that I felt when I first came here in Israel in 2015. It's like you don't want to leave.
Yes.
It's like you felt that it's your home. Like this is where you belong.
Yes.
So hard.
It's the power of attraction.
Nahon,
It's
correct.
It's just to be here to feel, and it's amazing.
It's like what you have mentioned, that the thing is unexplainable. You
Yes.
know, the feeling. It's just they have something
Yes.
in your heart that you're connected to the land.
Yes, we are connected to the land. Yes.
But actually, it makes sense because this is the land of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and this is where everything started. Amazing. And next, is it hard to volunteer here in Israel? And what are some of the obstacles you have experienced? Like for you, is it hard but it's fulfilling? Something that
Yes,
you can
it's not
share
yes.
to some people, especially to some people who wants to volunteer here in the future.
Yes, it's not an easy job. It's a hard job because autistic people. The obstacle was when I have to work for the first week. I don't know what to do, and when I go back to my room at night to sleep, I think they don't know what is tomorrow is going to bring, and I am totally inserted in their lives because they don't know anything about life, and if I don't show him or her the way they have to dress their clothes, they don't know what is the correct way. They don't know what they are going to eat if they are going to. So this is my how to proceed because it was difficult to face this for me.
Thing.
Yes.
And as you mentioned, it's like when you first came here, you don't know anything. Like how can I do this? How can I do that?
Yes. Only practicing. I learned in practicing because it's totally different from our reality. We live in a way, but I didn't expect that there is a place like this in Israel. In this situation because their parents are alive, but they are old, they cannot deal with them, so there is a kind of house like this that protects, give assistance and everything. So it was a really surprise. This is the obstacle or the surprise I had.
The surprise that I didn't know it's like this. Next one, what is the best advice you can give to anyone who wants to volunteer in Israel? Like the best advice you can give to them, like because we know that there's a lot of people from you guys that all of you wants to come here even for a volunteer visa or wants to visit the land, and those who are interested to volunteer in Israel in any field. I mean, I know you are now a volunteer here in Israel, but as a volunteer, what is the best advice you can give to them?
I think you have to come with your heart totally open to learn.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Totally open to learn. Because maybe your background, nothing is going to.
Correct.
You come open to learn because I came thinking that I'm going to give of myself, and I received. I'm so surprised because every day it's a surprise. Every day is a different shift. So come with your heart totally open to learn, to give, but you are going to be rewarded because
amazing.
Yes, you are going to receive much more, and the experience that you have when you have the day off to visit Israel, sightseeing.
Okay. The next one, what is your favorite place here in Israel that you have visited that really moved you? Like a place in Israel that really, thank God I was able to be here, or you have a lot of places.
Yes.
Because me too, I have a lot of places. Actually, that really moved me. But can you share us like not a lot of it, but you can share some of these places that you visited that really move you totally?
Look, there are every shift when when I have day off, I always try to visit a different place here in Israel, and every time I am surprised because here we have so many history.
No, correct.
Israel has so many histories to tell, to show. But when you are in Jerusalem, it's so special because this is the place where our Savior
correct.
Was there, and He gave Himself for us, for the world.
Yeah.
But the Garden Tomb.
The Garden Tomb.
It's wow! It impacted my life so much when I was there for the first time. The silence,
the ambience,
yes.
the ambience in the Garden Tomb. It was really.
And when you are in front of that space,
and the burial site,
so. It's different. It's totally when and you remind the verses from the Bible, and wow, everything, the chance everybody had started here at this place. So this is why this is my place.
Wow, amazing. And last question. What are the lessons or experiences that you have learned from volunteering here in Israel? Like, what are some of your if you will go back in Brazil, or God willing, you will still be here until, I don't know, 10 years, 5 years, or maybe you will stay here. So what are some of your takeaway lessons from this experience, from volunteering?
Yes, because when I decided to volunteer, I want to serve the Holocaust survivors that I told you.
Yeah.
Because I am a teacher in Brazil, and I had not bad, but experience with autistic people that I didn't like to deal with.
Okay.
And at school, but maybe because in Brazil we don't have a kind of support that we have here. So when I applied to volunteer, I had 9 options. The autistic people, it was my last one. Because the first one was with the Holocaust survivor. And I changed my mind, because if someone now you have an opportunity to with the Holocaust survivor, I don't think I'm gonna change it now. Yes, this is the lesson. That's why I told you I came
with an open heart.
Yes.
So sometimes like you learn a lesson that it's not like it's the least one that you put before, but now you've been working with this, and if you're given a chance, you will not choose the Holocaust, but still continue.
Because they surprise us every
and
day.
You learn every day from
the
them.
Shifts are different every day, and now this is the lesson. I cannot come with kind of format, because I changed my mind. I changed how to proceed. This is the way.
Okay, so now I want to ask you a question that I just made up just now when I'm talking to you. So if you're given a chance to stay here and to live here like permanently, will you grab it? How God will still use you? Rita, if I will let you stay in Israel permanently, what are the things you can still do for my people, and not only for my people, but for the world?
How you are telling me this, I remember Isaiah when in chapter 6 when he said, "Here I am. You can use myself to yes, I don't know what God show me the way,
and you will follow.
Here I am. This is my answer.
Wow, it's beautiful actually. It's simple, but here I am, Lord.
You can use me.
You can use me
show me the way, and you just use me.
Just use me. Yeah.
I'm here.
Amen. It's beautiful. So I want to thank you once again. So I just want to thank you for sharing your experiences, especially for a lot of people.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's a lot of my friends in Facebook that really messaging me like, Yohanna, how is it to be a volunteer in Israel?
Wow,
And, you know,
really?
how we can volunteer to Israel. I really want to go to Israel. I really want to visit Israel. I really want to stay there. So at least now they have the perspective or, you know, a realization of on how it is to be a volunteer here in Israel. And as I always tell you, I want to thank you and I salute all of you for always
I appreciate your invitation to
helping the land.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And, you know, I think, you know, for me, the volunteers here play a vital role. The volunteers in any organizations, all of you play a vital and big role for the state of Israel because they really contribute so much to the land. More than they have ever known. I mean, okay, I'm just doing like this, doing like that. But, you know, you guys are the reason why the state of Israel is, you know, improving day by day.
Yes.
And we thank all of you for being here. And it was a privilege to be able to talk to you and that you will be able to share with us.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And can you say to them in Brazilian?
In Portuguese?
Yeah,
Oh.
in your language.
Wow!
Yeah, just speak in Portuguese.
Ok. Tchau. Vejo vocês em breve.
So nice.
Obrigada, Yohanna.
Oh, it's so nice. I love it. I love it. You can speak some more. Okay, I can speak Tagalog as well. Ako din ay super nagpapasalamat dahil si Rita ay pinaunlakan ako para may interview siya sa today. So, sana marami kayong natutunan sa interview namin today. And yeah, it's a mix of language. Thank you.
Okay.
So, bye guys.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.